Hugh, it was a game yesterday full of controversy. The one huge talking point, I suppose, the penalty that wasn't. What did you make of the incident?
I've already spoken to Dougie McDonald, the assistant referee, also just to get to the bottom of how the decision was reached. I think the main thing from it is that, first of all, the final decision that was taken was correct, and the referee is well within his rights to change his mind as long as he's not restarted play. That's in the laws of the game. But Dougie, after having given the decision, then received information from the assistant referee that the goalkeeper had played the ball from the better position that the assistant referee was in, and there's a really good replay of that incident from the offside line camera, which clearly shows the ball changing direction, and that was something that Dougie didn't enjoy at the time. So the decision was overturned, and it's not the first time it's happened this season. It's already happened down at Kilmarnock, where the assistant referee and fourth official overturned a penalty decision. So the main thing is, we criticise match officials when they get things wrong, and here we are criticising them, when they get things right. Albeit it was untidy, and we accept that, and so does Dougie McDonald, and Dougie sets his standards very high. But in my opinion, I thought that the decision was right not to award the penalty.
Is it perhaps then that there is so much being made about the incident because it is so rare?
I think you're correct. I think you're accurate there, that it's rare to see it. I think, first of all, we're not apologising for any decisions or anything. Referees have to make a decision in a split second, and I think in this instance that he's managed to sort of collect his thoughts and other information within 10 or 15 seconds. And I thought the Celtic players accepted it very well also. That's credit to them, and we got on with the game.
There was quite a fair amount of criticism after the game from both sets of managers as well. That can't be helpful, I suppose, in the current climate.
Well, I've got to be honest, I'm not really too aware of it. What I'm aware of is that Neil Lennon took the time to go to the referee's dressing room about 40 minutes after the match was concluded, and they had a discussion, and Neil accepted that the decision was correct at the end decision. It was just unusual. I think Neil was extremely frustrated, given the fact that he didn't get the opportunity for an explanation at that time, which of course is just not possible because there's a game. The main thing for the referees to get the game up and running, which Dougie did. But he received a full explanation, which he found acceptable after the match.
There was talk, I think it was last year, of some kind of unwritten amnesty between referees and managers, that managers had agreed not to criticise referees, and it seemed to be working for a while. That seems to have slid a little bit. Is that disappointing, and should we bring that back? It's
always disappointing when match officials are criticised because it affects their confidence. I've got to be honest, I don't think that there's been too much criticism from the managers and coaches this season. All the managers and coaches attended the pre-season meeting, apart from Peter Hooson, who unfortunately was on international duty, but the club were represented. It was a very fruitful meeting. I thought everyone exchanged good ideas, and there was an understanding that the managers would try and refrain and criticise me, come on to me on a Monday morning, and I would be big enough to take it. But we work well together, and I really think that I can look in other areas of Europe and see referees being criticised a lot more than what Scottish match officials are at the moment.